What's up, Virgo? Someone here cannot stop watching you, and the more they watch you, the deeper they fall. Um, this person has been trying to understand you, understand this connection, and honestly, understand themselves. But the question is, why are they so afraid to finally come forward? Why does this connection feel so intense that they can't ignore it anymore? Um, this person feels like meeting you changed something inside of them, like you awakened a part of their soul they didn't even know existed. Um, they've tried to fight this. They've tried to stay logical, detached, distracted, but no matter what they do, they always come back to you emotionally. And now they're starting to realize this connection may be bigger than both of you. So trust your intuition because something powerful is getting ready to unfold, and let's get into your reading. Okay, so I feel like your person has a lot that's just been simmering beneath the surface, you know? There's like so many unspoken things. It's like they really need to say something to, communicate, but it's like every single time they try, they hit a wall, like a total block in their throat chakra, and their mind is just like racing with thoughts about you and this whole connection. I get the sense they're kind of at this tipping point, like almost ready to just, give in, maybe surrender to what this is. They seem to want like some kind of peace offering. They know that negative energy needs to fade out, but actually doing something about it requires like taking a leap of faith. The main issue is like they have so much to tell you, but actually getting the words out, it's like they just can't manage it, because when they even attempt to put their feelings into words, it all just sounds like illogical to them. Which is why this person often just, clams up. They themselves are finding it like incredibly hard to wrap their head around this connection, or even just to like understand their own emotions about it. They don't get why the pull is so intense or why you hold such a, major place in their life. This feeling, it's like it runs deep, spanning, many lifetimes. This isn't the first go around for you two, and their inner voice, their intuition, it's like trying to point them in the right direction. The biggest struggle for your person right now seems to be that they keep like trying to ignore that inner guidance. Their intuition is like giving them clarity, helping them see the people and situations around them, with real discernment, including their own choices. And deep down, this person just knows that you represent their future path, but they're like getting tangled up trying to figure out the past and the present and, how you two actually fit together moving forward. Still, they definitely possess this inherent understanding. They have this gut feeling that reaching out is what they need to do. It's like this person is a bottle of soda that's been shaken up way too much, just like building pressure. And because they've held everything in for such a long time, eventually it just has to explode. And I sense that your person is like really anxious about whether you'll just walk away or if you'll, even let them back in, because they're carrying a ton of regret about like not stepping outside their comfort zone regarding this connection. Okay, the next card involves mirroring. So this is your person like really reflecting. As I mentioned, they're looking back and understanding that they pushed someone away, and the reason they rejected you stemmed entirely from their own like deep-seated insecurities. And now they're faced with this like unavoidable truth. It's like they're being made to stare into a mirror, see themselves clearly and figure out, okay, how do I actually grow from this? But this is someone who genuinely wants to comprehend things because the bond itself is so authentic. You like show them their biggest fears and insecurities, essentially lighting up all their hidden shadows. When you're feeling down or troubled, they sense it too. And when you think about them, they're thinking of you. The connection runs incredibly deep, and sometimes grasping it is just like really challenging. In some traditions, broken mirrors signify the breaking of curses, so a lot is like shattering for this person right now. It's the whole conflict between who they've been told to be versus their true self. And now that your person is seeing this reality, it's like their mind is blown, and suddenly there's this urgent need to, reach out and actually communicate. This is someone who like wants to come back and fix things. They have a desire to like rebuild the situation because they finally get it. They understand now that you are offering them that unconditional divine love and support, something I feel like they've just never experienced before. So this person is in a rebuilding phase because their old reality is just like falling apart, and they want to progress towards becoming a better version of themselves. And they're aware that regaining your trust and reconstructing the connection, plus being able to truly express what's in their heart, is gonna requires significant effort, but this is about them being truthful with themselves about their feelings. And you're the catalyst. You're inspiring them in this connection to take those risks, You're encouraging them to find compromises and move things along. But again, for this person, they feel like you both blamed each other on why something didn't move forward. And now they want to heal everything that they've broken, and this with you, they know that they can rebuild it together. Whatever they've lost, it's almost as if they're ready to communicate. They're ready to hear, for you to hear them very loud and clear. For some of you, you may be hearing like bells or chimes or rings. I get this is this person thinking about you because I feel like your person wants to recognize you. They want to recognize your situation. This person in the past was leading from their ego. Now they're realizing that this is a timeless situation. This is a situation where they're going to have to sacrifice. The one thing that's coming in very strongly is the fact that there's going to be a lot of people that are upset with inside of your connection, whether it's people in your family, people you're associated with, or people they're associated with. Whoever I'm picking up on right now, they don't want this person to be able to rebuild. They want this person to stay stuck. They want this person to not use their own discernment. They want this person to stay sedentary and not be able to vocalize or to be able to truly see what needs to be seen. They want to keep this person stuck in an illusion. They don't want this person to rebuild what's been broken and right? It's like that mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the prettiest of them all? It's like whoever your person is dealing with, they've been going to other people for a sense of direction without trusting their own instincts. Now this person is beginning to realize that the only person that can fix their situation with inside of themselves is them. They have to let go. They have to release for their greater good. They have to surrender in order for them to be in their life purpose, in order for them to heed the call. This is not the time for this person to be in a I am in misery energy, because a lot is changing with inside of this connection. Whoever you're dealing with, they've been wearing a mask for a period of time, masquerading. This is somebody who's attempted to control their feelings towards you. This is somebody who never really wanted you to see their authentic intentions. And I feel like instead of this person showing who they really are, they would lie in order to gain control over the situation, over the environment. But this person knows the time is wearing off. They are wearing a mask and pretending to be happy, appearing to be happy and serene in front of others, when in reality, this person feels alone. They feel depressed. They feel a very heavy burden. And all they can do is think about you and realize that they were able to be their true self with you. And by doing this, their true authentic self. And that's because you've taken this hammer and you've shattered this fake persona, this false facade of who this person thinks they are. And now this person is in an energy where they're worried because they know time is running out. This is somebody that understands that they have to change, because the reality is this person does truly love you. You showed them affection that they were incapable of showing themselves. They have this deep understanding, this deep appreciation, even if they've been unable to vocalize and unable to communicate it, that you accepted them for who they really were, faults and all. That's unconditional love. You didn't chastise this person for a lack of, communication. You didn't chastise this person for a lack of healing. You allowed them to go at their own pace. You allowed them to write their own narrative. You allowed them to see things as they needed to be seen, because you maybe led this person to the truth multiple times, right? Leading a horse to water. You led this person, but the problem is this person was too stubborn to drink. This person was too stuck in their ego, thinking, I don't need you. I don't need this connection. When in reality, that's not true. Their time is running out. And this falseness, this devil energy, this demon energy, it no longer serves their higher good. So now they're looking at their watch and they're saying, do I have time to balance this out? Do I have time to free myself from this person, this persona that I've projected to the world? Am I able to rise above it? I don't want to resist this connection anymore. I want to be able to go with the flow, rebuild, communicate the way that I want to communicate. You've given this person a new perspective, especially when it comes to their cycles. Your person has a cycle. We all have different cycles that we go through. But your person not being able to open up and communicate, that was extremely dysfunctional. It was hurtful. There was a lot of toxic behavior where the same situation continued to play out over and over and over again, without this person acknowledging the necessary lessons. You could predict what this person was going to do. I know they're not going to say something for X amount of days. I know that they're going to reach out and they're going to say this. I know that they're going to post on social media X, Y, and Z. You were able to predict the repetitive behavior because they keep doing it over and over and over again, right? And now this person is in a place where they're acknowledging their behavior. They're acknowledging what they're doing. Now this person wants to open up and wants to express, we're going to be better and do better and break the cycle. But the cycle starts with them. They have to break the cycle. They have to be strong enough to say, enough is enough. I deserve more. I deserve better. I'm tired of living in the past. I'm tired of not having my own identity. Because you have really inspired this person to just allow their natural instinct to kick in. You've shown this person that through whatever destruction, whatever trouble, whatever energy shifts are coming in, that you are going to be there waiting for them. That good always triumphs over evil. Love always wins over everything. It may take a little bit of time, but love will always prevail. You're showing this person that despite whatever thunderstorms they're going through, you're still waiting for them because you are faithful to them. And this person is wanting to be faithful to you. For some of you, this is coming in as Sagittarius energy. You may be a Sag, your person may be a Sag, but this is about them or you being very outspoken. See, whoever you're dealing with, they may have said a lot of things that they shouldn't have said. And they said them out of anger and fear. And sometimes they say things without even thinking. And whoever this person is, they're sorry for hurting you. It's almost like a shoot first, ask later type of energy when your intentions were pure. It's like this person is aiming better, awaken from this stupor. Somebody here is awakening from this dream and they're realizing how their past cycles have really affected your current situation or your current relationship, whoever you're dealing with, this is somebody that would emotionally detach out of a sense of fear, or you would see a lot of unwanted behaviors because this person would purposely try to numb or suppress their feelings through drugs or alcohol or any other type of predictive behavior. Because the pain of the separation has torn this person apart. They don't know how to handle their feelings or their emotions. So instead of working through those troubles, instead of working through that pain, instead of going the long route in order to correct it, what do they do instead? They supplement something else. And that's what it's coming in for with this person. They're realizing that they've shattered this relationship due to their own inabilities of really acknowledging who they are at a core level. This is somebody that feels like they were settling. This may be them settling for another relationship, them settling for the way things were. And the reality is this, they're unsatisfied and they feel alone when they're without you. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, your wants, your needs, your desires have been, it literally says chronically unmet. You've accepted less than what you deserve with this person, and now it's not sitting right with you. And your person is sitting here saying, I know I'm not happy, but I feel I have no way out. I just can't walk away from my duties and the one I am with, even if I'm not eternally happy or entirely happy. But at the same point in time, if they don't know how they're planning on walking away from a situation, whether that's a relationship, whether that's a marriage, whether that's a job, whether that's religion, religious customs, differences, age differences, the fact you and them work with one another, whatever it may be, this person continues to settle. But do you see how this vase is broken? Things like it's a lot of broken energy. Things are beginning to crumble around this person in order for them to see that this is happening now. If they do not get on the train, it is leaving. You either get on or you get off. And the situation is right in front of them, and they know that, but they have the tools that are necessary in order to make amends. They have the resources, and they have what it takes to apply the application, to build on it, to fix it, to prepare themselves for the task at hand. This is about this person needing to get things done because they've done enough here. They're tired of being humiliated. They're tired of being punished. They're tired of feeling like there's no way to run. I'm unhappy with inside of my situation. That's the real tea of it. For some of you, you may be a Leo, or you may have Leo in your chart. You're magnetic, enthusiastic, you're outgoing, creative, romantic. You are a leader, and you're somebody that's extremely generous. See, your person, whoever you're dealing with, whoever this person was, they were so used to being the center of attention, the center of focus. But you have such a very beautiful magnetic energy that it outweighs theirs, and it made them very insecure. So your person may have been very jealous of your energy because, again, your energy is coming in as true and authentic. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, this person is wearing a mask. This person is wearing a false facade here. This person is stuck in a sense of illusions. See, their obsessive thinking has got the best of them. They allowed their emotions and others to really control or dictate their actions towards your connection. Now, this person is realizing it was all fake. None of it was real. Like Capricorn energy is here as well. Whoever this person is, they focus a lot on materialistic possessions. There's somebody that is hardworking. You know, you may believe the two of you guys could be this beautiful team player, very intelligent, very patient. But whoever they were too focused on their career and their goals, and they took you for granted and expected you really to wait for them. But unfortunately, you knew that if you continued to wait, you'd be waiting forever. And now this person is really, really sorry that they put their needs above their own. This is somebody who listened to other people, that listened to certain gossip, telling them that your connection wasn't real, This is somebody who listened to a lot of people's opinions that created a sense of doubt and denial within inside of the connection. Their opinions and viewpoints are heavily influenced by other people. And now they're sitting here saying, I was foolish. I was foolish to listen to all these other people's opinions. I should have trusted my heart more than what the others thought about our connection. Because there's something maybe different about your connection, or again, you're coming in as this star energy, this Leo energy, and people are jealous of you. They're jealous of your person for having you. There's a lot of jealousy, I feel like, around your connection. Now, this person wants to say, please forgive me for doubting this connection. Please forgive me for listening to the opinions of other people, for listening to sheep. Whoever your person was listening to, they didn't have this person's higher self or what would make this person happy. Whoever this person was listening to, friends, family, coworkers, karmic, whatever, everyone had a negative viewpoint on your connection because of what you do. Maybe you're somebody that's in the limelight. You may be a singer. You may be somebody that is on social media or has a heavy influence. You may be a spiritual guru. You may be a tarot reader. Whatever you may be, people were jealous of your light. People were jealous of what you brought to the table. And with this person, you caused a lot of insecurities with them where they were trying to outdo you. They were trying to be more successful than you. They were trying to prove to you, I'm just as good as you are. Not realizing you always thought that. That's why you love this person. But I get overwhelmingly, your person is extremely upset and extremely angry that they were listening to other people's opinions. They were listening to what other people were saying about your connection. Now they want to have this major reinvention. This person is going under heavy work by divine, by God. Your person is overgoing this major reinvention, this major metamorphosis of mind, body, and soul, where they're changing themselves into something better. They're working on their shadow aspects and they're becoming aware of their strengths and weaknesses. They're releasing the old them, and they're sorry because they took you for granted. They disappointed you and you deserved better. And when you needed it the most, they were not there. And now this person wants to say, I want to come back to you stronger than ever, so that I can build something better with you, something real, something what's going to last the test of time. This is somebody that wants to right their wrongs. They want to change the narrative of the situation of your connection. And I feel like your person is going through a lot of major moments here where maybe they were a chaser, okay? Or you were having to chase this person. That's not the case anymore. For some of you, there's definitely an age difference here, or there's something about the difference in age, but maybe like the maturity level. Like you may be more mature than this person. There's something about your energy that is different. I don't know what it is. You guys know that. This person feels like time is ticking. They know that they don't have much longer for things to stall. They know that their time to fix this is running out. Because I am trying to be patient. I want you to return, and I want to return to you. Being apart from you feels like an eternity. This is somebody that misses you very, very deeply. This is somebody that wants to make amends. This is somebody that took forever in making up their mind about the connection. And instead of speaking to you, they ran away from it. They listened to other people's opinions and they ignored their true feelings on this divine connection. See, gluttonous gossip. There's a lot of gossip about your connection. Why is that? I'm an idiot. I spoke about our connection as if it was trivial, and I didn't respect the sanctity of this connection. Instead of keeping things between me and you, I allowed others to interfere. See, now that's why they feel stupid. Are you going to let somebody come in and interfere with the divine connection? Now this person is in this outer turmoil. Now this person is wanting to make these amends because their world is falling apart. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of confusion, and they don't know what to do. Whatever is that can go wrong in their life, it's going wrong. But the one thing that always felt right to them was you. No matter what they were going through, you were always the one person that made it right. You were always the one person that changed this person's perception, changed the way that they looked at things. You were somebody that was a visionary to this person. You gave them a sense of hope. You empowered them. You you tried to trigger them with your sense of positivity and help them move forward. Now this person is beginning to try to plan for the future and imagine the future with you because they finally see and understand everything. They're hopeful for the future, and they're envisioning you back into their life constantly. But that starts with them working on themselves. That starts with them doing the right thing, them acknowledging whatever has happened between the two of you. This person needs to put forth this effort. What is this person struggling to communicate to the collective here? The Star card. They're very hopeful with your energy. They're hoping that you're hopeful as well. But also, too, you are a star. You really inspired this person to renew who they are, to allow them to think on their own. When this person was lost, when this person had this turmoil, right? This is like the Tower moment. Guess what? Guess what card comes after the Tower? The Star. The Star is the lighthouse. It guides the planes. It guides the ships in the night. When everything is pitch black and you can't see anything, you are this person's lighthouse. You are guiding this person towards their higher self, helping this person have a sense of hope. They're making wishes pertaining to you. They're hoping that you stay because they want to come forward and they want to make you this very beautiful offer of love. This is something that your person has been thinking about for a period of time. This is an energy that's coming from a very raw place, right? Aces are raw energy. It's what we do with the raw energy that changes it. This is something in a 3D. This is something physical that this person wants to offer you because it's an opportunity. This person wants a new opportunity with you. They're watching you value yourself and how you've handled them in the situation. You've kept your head up with the most pride, with the most understanding. You're very grounded. You're very resourceful. If you have children, you're a great mother or a great father, or you are just somebody that is a nurturer. But you're very organized and you're very practical. So even if you're very ethereal, even if your energy is very iridescent, very butterfly-ish, where you're here now and then gone later, your person acknowledges that you are very solidified also in the 3D, and that you have the potential and the ability to also help them as well. Show them the light so that they can become this King of Pentacles. And your person wants to talk to you. I don't know why the Three of Cups is here. That's Mercury and Cancer. There was some major emotional outbreak here with your person and whoever these other people were. Yeah, look at this. King of Swords. Your person was really, really feisty and very cutthroat. There was somebody that mentioned your name or or said something about you, and your person told them you're off limits. Don't talk about you. Your person has also been separating themselves from other people. They're very guarded right now. What was the people saying? What was the gossip around the collective that their person got upset about? Whoever this energy is, they got really upset with whatever somebody said about you. King of Cups. what was said about the collective, like, be careful with your ulterior motives. That's almost like what they were trying to say. I don't know why. It's like Scorpio energy. Almost like they were trying to make this person paranoid to be around you. Twin flame is here. It's interesting though because that it's negative, but at the same point in time, it's like these people are acknowledging, okay, yeah, you have a connection with them, so what? Right? Yeah, you have a connection. Yeah, you make them happy, but it's fake. Think about the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is Mars and Pisces, right? That is a very in the ethers type of energy. This is like a high school love type of situation, this puppy dog love. It's almost like this person is telling them, you're not thinking realistically about your connection, about your situation. You're living in la la land. It's not real. That's why your person got upset. Because your person knows the two of you are meant to be. Your person knows that you've been very loyal, that you've been very faithful, and that you do make them happy. You make them very, very happy. And your person told them, I'm going to go get them. You know, that with this Ace of Wands, that they are going to have success with you, that they're very attracted to you. But it's not just your attraction to them or their attraction to you that draws them in. Six of Swords, communication, but it's also like a level of secrecy and a tough conversation. What do we need to know about this Six of Swords with the collective and their person? Knight of Cups in reverse. There was somebody, whoever your person is speaking to, there's multiple people, but this person that they were talking to over the phone, possibly an Aquarius or a Pisces, or maybe like a Pisces Aquarius cusp. They could also be a Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, or Capricorn or Virgo energy. Whoever this person was saying, they were telling this person that, you know, that it wasn't true love, that, you know, they were leading by their heart, that they were being crazy, that this wasn't a situation that they should go towards, that, you know, you should continue to date around, right? Knight of Cups in reverse. Shut it off the dating. Go out, have a good time, party, sleep with whoever they want to sleep with, right? Why would you show love right now? Now is the time, you know, for you to go out and, for you to go out and have a good time. Why are you so worried and focused on this person? How did the collective person handle this? 10 of Wands, they got off the phone with them, and then they stopped talking to them because they're realizing that whoever this energy was told them to go be in this Sagittarius, this very flighty energy, which we saw earlier, where this person would just do whatever they want, when they wanted, how they wanted. They're realizing that they're going through karma right now because they listen to these other people about not settling down. Your person feels like with Saturn and Sag that they're stressed out, that they're going through the burnings because of the advice of these other people, and now they don't want to talk to them. They need time alone. It's almost as if this person has nothing to say. They're losing a lot. And what's even crazier is, like, when they're losing people that are close to them, that they're beginning to realize the entire time was sabotaging them in order to keep control, or in order to keep control of the narrative of this person. They wanted your person in a low vibrational energy so that they wouldn't think for themselves, so they wouldn't break this fake mirror, so that they would follow in you know, their footsteps of being miserable. So they wanted, like I said, they wanted to keep them stuck in the past because it's a sense of control. They didn't want them working towards union. They wanted them to be stuck with these past regrets because, again, it's a sense of controlling the narrative. And now your person is in this Four of Cups energy where they're upset and they're acknowledging their mistakes. They're realizing, like, hey, like, I messed up. I should have done things differently. I should have changed. You know, why did I even listen to these people? Whoever you're dealing with, their rose-colored glasses are coming off significantly, and they're realizing that the people around them are no good. They're up to no good. and that they themselves in their life are unhappy, that whoever they were listening to, they don't even have anything to offer your person anymore because your person is in a place of elevation. How do they view the connection with the collective? What is their perception of Pentacles? Okay, interesting. So your person right now is going back and forth with how to make amends in the connection. Your person feels like they're stuck in limbo. They've made a choice that they want to offer it to you, but now it's like, okay, I want to offer them the Ace of Pentacles, but how do I do that? There's still something here for your person to work on. What is this person in bed? Can you show me, please? How do they view themselves in this connection with the collective? Whoa, the Devil reverse. Now, the last reading, kind of interesting. They viewed the collective as the devil. So now they're viewing their situation or their how they are, their role in the connection as the devil reversed. Because they're letting go of the toxicity, they're letting go of their attachments, they're letting go of the fixation, they're letting go of the karmic ties. These people, places, and things no longer have a hold on them. The lies and the illusion and the complexity that they constantly put on your connection and on your relationship, that's beginning to dissipate. How do they view the collective right now? What is it? How do they view the collector's role right now with inside of this connection? Okay, Seven of Wands. There's something about your energy right now that's coming in very protective. You are very guarded. You are very protected. First of all, you are protected. That's one thing Spirit wants me to tell you, is you are protected. So if there is moments where you feel that you need to pull back your energy from this person, pull it back. Because the more that you set these boundaries, if you are being asked to set certain boundaries, if you're being asked to be very territorial of your energy, there is a reason for that. So your person is viewing you as somebody that's very, very guarded. You're no longer completely open to this connection. You may say, but I am, but your energy is reading different. Your person, because they've not done the right thing, because they have a lot of regret for not taking a chance on this new start, on acknowledging, the synchronicities, they feel like now you're in a place where they're going to have to work really, really hard to make amends here. What's blocking this connection with the collective and their person? What's the actual block here? Holding back. That's the same card that came out in the very beginning. They're holding back their words. You want to know why? There's a lot that needs to be said here, but your person, they're scared to come forward. They're anxious. Why are they angry, anxious? Because they're guilty. They know they did you wrong. How do you do somebody wrong that has such a pure heart? Like, that's tough, right? That's hard to digest when you deal with somebody that is a pure soul that really loved you for you, loved every aspect of you, good, bad, or indifferent. Love the fact that your feet smell. Love the fact that, in the morning, you look a hot mess. Whoever you are, you love your person unconditionally. That's why your person feels this sense of guilt. And that's why, because they've held back and they know that they have to do the right thing. They have to let go of these toxic attachments. They have to ignore these weird friends they've been dealing with. Show me, what is this person's, what are they thinking about heavily when it comes to the collective? The Two of Wands. Look. See, the beautiful thing about the Two of Wands is this. They may feel very stuck right now because they're ending karmic cycles, but they're planning on making amends. They've already decided to move forward with you. They've already decided this partnership, right? But now it's like, how do I progress to the partnership now? I've made my choice. Now, how do I go back and how do I win back the person that I love? Because now they're guarded. What is this person's next action towards the collective? Wow. Whoa. The Magician. over there trying to figure out the right way to do it, acknowledging that they have the tools. But this is somebody that's very, very focused and very, very fixated on doing the right thing. This is somebody that is in an energy where they're ready to solve the problem. It's like this person is in an energy where I'm going to solve this problem. I'm going to get rid of these toxic attachments. I'm going to break these walls down. I'm going to make sure that this person knows I'm fighting for them and that I see their worth. And I'm tired of holding back. I'm tired of being guilty. I'm tired of having this guilt-ridden, remorseful, shameful energy. This person wants to reach out. All right, guys, that is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye-bye.